So it's like determine the equation of the following graphs. So this one here is a hyperbolic function. So I can do number A or number B, and then whichever one I would do, when I would do the other one as a classwork. So which one should I take? A or B? Let me take B then. When I do A. So if you look at the following equation here, we have the following variables A, P, and Q. Okay?
Yes.
Now we know how to get Q. I think Q is the simplest of them all. Now, what does Q represent? It represents the horizontal asymptote. Okay? Now we'll come and check which one is going to be our horizontal asymptote. What is our horizontal asymptote here?
One.
Yeah, then it means which our equation now looks a little bit better. It says G of X is going to be equal to A X plus P plus 1. Okay, so far so good. Now we still want to get P. The other person that we can get is P. Okay? How do we get P? Now, P is the value that we're going to put here such that we get the horizontal, we get the vertical line. P is the value that we're going to put so that we can get what? We can get the vertical line. It's not the vertical line. P is the value that you put so that you can get the what? The vertical line. Remember, how do you get that? You say X minus 1 is going to give you what? It's going to give you this thing here. If I say X minus 1, can you give me this thing here? If I say X minus 1, can you give me 1? If I say X minus 1, will it give me 1? X is going to be equal to what? So what is P then in other ways? Yeah, then it means which P is going to be equal to what? Minus 1. So we should be careful there. P is not 1. But Q is whatever you see there. So Q is straightforward, but with P it's like we take the opposite. So here, for P, we're going to say that we know that our P is going to be X minus 1. So P is minus 1. Then we know this, which if we say X minus 1 is going to give us this vertical line here, which is going to be equal to what? 2. So as I was saying, I said P is the value that substitute so that you can get the one, the vertical line. That's what we should remember. And then Q, it is the horizontal line. But P is not the horizontal, it's not the vertical line. It's the value that you substitute so that you can get the vertical line. Okay, now that we have these two, we have this one, also have this one. Okay? The only person who's still missing is what? It's A. How would I then get A? I'm going to get A by using the point which is given here. I'm given that I have 3:2. Okay? Then I am going to say, according to that, it means which I can say I have 2, which is going to be equal to A all over. Instead of X here, I am going to put 3 minus 1. I think Y is 2. And then what is X? X is what? It's 3 plus 1. And then you can take this one to the other side. If you take this one to this other side, it says you are going to have 1, which is going to be equal to A all over 2. You want to get A. How do you get A then? Let's multiply. It says which A is going to be equal to what? To 2. Then your equation is complete now. You got all the different variables. Then here you come and put which you have 2. Then you can do number A now as your classwork.